Hi guys, Jordan from B&B Campers. Just going to be doing a handover video on this Ford Transit motorhome. It's based on the 2019 silver Ford Transit here. It's going to be a fairly short video because there isn't loads to show you on this particular van, but I will get started under the bonnet like usual. So over on the left hand side we've got your washer fluid, brake fluid and power steering fluid here at the front. Then got your engine oil filling point just up here, and your engine oil dipstick is the little yellow one down at the front. Air filter sits inside this box here at the top, just held in by these little clips. You've then got, because you've got the automatic gearbox, you've got a little transmission fluid cap just down here, and then your engine coolant is in this reservoir over on the right hand side. Air conditioning information is on this one just here, and because you've got your engine battery sits under the driver's seat in this particular van, you've actually got a positive terminal under the bonnet. So this is just this one here under this little catch, so clip that back over, and then you've got a negative terminal, which is basically your engine hoist here on the side of the engine to earth it for jump starting. Inside the passenger door, you've got your bonnet release handle just here, and obviously you've got your captain's chair, swivel seat, a little bit of storage under there as well. And there you go. The diesel filling point and AdBlue filling point is just inside the little catch just here. You will need to have the passenger door open in order to open this cover up. Chassis plate is just inside the door here, and your original build number is here inside there as well. So this particular van has got a pop top roof, so you've got two little bits just here either side to release in order to actually push the roof up and down. The roof is on gas struts, so it will push itself up fairly easily. Just need to give it a bit of a nudge to start going, basically. You've also got on the side here, you've got this rail on the side for an awning. I will just point out to you that in the back of the van, you have got, previous owner has left some really nice bits for you. So these are like adapters for that rail. Okay, so you got a couple of sort of figure of 8 rails, Touring Connect kit and all that sort of stuff. So you've got all of the bits and pieces in there for fitting an awning to it. Obviously got a window on the actual, an opening window on the side here. And that's about it for this side. At the back of the van itself, you can see there we've got the ladder which helps you get up into the top bunk. So once you've got the roof up, you can leave this part here down like it is now and use it as a little bed up the top there as well. Storage, as I showed you just inside here, goes right the way through to the front there. So it's a really nice big locker actually. On the off side of the van, we have got, if I just pull this door to a little bit, make sure there's nothing there, no. So inside the sliding door on the off side of the van, we have got this little area here is basically the back of the fridge, which is why you've got these little vents on. Okay, so just leave them in the open position, which is to the right, and that'll just leave adequate ventilation for the fridge. We have then got your gas locker inside here. So we have had to fit this gas locker because it didn't have one before, so we have had to fit it to sort of meet regulations. All you need to know really is that you've got a little valve on the top of the regulator there. You go anti-clockwise to turn the gas on and clockwise round to the right to turn the gas off. You need to make sure that you turn the gas off before you start driving. It's really important. But yeah, that's about it really. So I put this little cover back on and lock her up. We've then got your freshwater tank just here, so you can really easily take this in and out to fill it up and clean it. So essentially, put your pump down inside the actual tank itself like you can see there, and that'll then be ready to use. So really simple on that one. You have got your power supply unit just here, so this is your PMS or power management system. So these are very, very simple. So you've got battery selector here, which is one you want down on van because that's your leisure battery to be used. Water pump on and off, so that'll just send power to it, and then when you use the tap will determine when it actually comes on and off. A couple of fuses here for various things, and your switches here, or this switch here, is for if you're hooked up on the mains, you can turn on and off the actual charger. So if you want to turn off the charger for whatever reason, you can do that from there. Most people would just leave that on all the time because it only comes on when you plug the hookup cable in. Main strip switches inside here. So if you plug something dodgy into one of the 3-pin sockets, your trip switches will trip down in there. So just have a little look in there if you need to. Just gonna have a little look for the electric hookup point because I've obviously missed that. Okay, so you've got tow bar mounting points. So the actual hookup point I need to find. I didn't do the hab check on this particular van, so I'm kind of learning as we go as well. All right, so I'll have to get back to you on that one. I'll do another little separate video after this one, just to when I find out where the electric hookup is, because at the moment that is deceiving me. So yeah, I'll do another little separate video just after this one, just to show you where the electric hookup cable plugs in. Yeah, strange. Anyway, so yeah, I've shown you what's inside there. That's what you've got, a little control panel just there with various bits on it, fuses and things like that, as I said. In the actual cab itself, as I said, we're on the automatic chassis. So if I just jump in, so you've got a really nice high spec in here. So you've got on the steering wheel itself, you've got all of your cruise control options here on the left. All of your sort of, answer and decline phone calls, scroll through the center screen up there and do all sorts of things on there as well. You've got the indicators and flash on the left-hand side, washers and wipers are on the right. Your lights and fog lamps and things are all down here on this little section here. Pretty simple stuff. Your heated seats come on with this little button down here. Heated windscreen from this switch here. If I just zoom in a little bit. Heated windscreen from there. Air conditioning from this one. And your main on and off switch for the whole heater is that one there. So really simple on that one. Yeah, to be honest, the rest of it on this little center screen is so self-explanatory. I very rarely actually explain any of that because it's just one of those things that you'll just get used to straight away. You've got the start stop option on here as well, and your parking sensors that you can turn on and off. So it's really annoying me about the electric hookup. I can't find where it is. Anyway, so with the bed itself, this is what you call a rib bed. So it's a proper branded one. Storage under here. Looks like you might even have bits for an awning in there, to be honest, that the previous owners left behind. So yeah, rib bed, really simple. They just fold over from here. So this part folds over towards you, and then the back section there that you sit on your back there folds down, and then the back part lays flat. So it really quickly makes into a massive bed. So it's really simple to use it. You've got these little pulleys here to help you pull it out. Yeah, it takes 2 seconds. Obviously you'd have to move this table here to get that open, opened right up. But yeah, nice and easy. Over on the right hand side, we've got your mains power switch on the left hand side, a couple of USB sockets and a 12-volt point just here as well. You have got a 2-burner hob at the top just here with a piezo ignition to get those to light up. So you quite literally push in and round to the left with either one, or in and round to whichever way, yeah, round to the left, whilst you're pressing on the ignition to try and light them up. Water pump, as I said, quite literally make sure that the pump's in the water in the tank and then draw the water through when you want to. So it's really simple on that one as well. then got the 12-volt fridge down below. So again, very, very simple, but quite literally you've got a little dial on the right hand side. As long as you've got your battery selector selected onto van on the outside, the actual control panel down there, then you should be able to use this fridge. We've got a freezer compartment at the top and a main fridge section down below. All right, so nice and easy. Turn it all the way back to the off position when you want to turn it off. And that's it. A bit of storage up the top just here. All right, but yeah, so as I said, not the longest video in the world, but there's not a huge amount for me to run you through. I will find out where the hookup gets plugged in. It's pretty unusual for me not to be able to find it, but I didn't do the hab check on this particular van, so it's new to me as well. But yeah, I'll do another short video just after this one, just so that you can see where that is as well. Any questions that you get from the video, just give us a shout, but otherwise we look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks very much.